Hi. People often ask if this is a filter. Unfortunately for you, it's not. Yes, life is unfair. So, is this game for chads? No, but who cares? We are all nerds. It's just that some of us are blessed with good genes. A video on Baldur's Gate 3 with negative angle. Curious approach.
It's a bold strategy.
I'm sure it's a great idea and won't be met with pitchforks and downvotes, right? Now you might say, this guy assuredly is not into RPGs. Wrong. I've started with Pool of Radiance. Not that one, this one. Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. Everyone knows this. There is not even a need for me to list you all the parts this game does right. From great quest design, through implementation of AD&D system, which is, in my opinion, both a pro and a con. More on it later. Fantastically beautiful world, great companion design, god-tier voice acting, mature dark themes, fully adult-appropriate content, not treating players like morons. The list goes on and on. So what are we doing here? You see, for all the things it does right, I don't care about all that much, and the things I look for in games are not its strong points. I don't care about story, books exist. I don't care about romance and nudity. Internet exists. Game mechanics, meat and potatoes, what do you do, is what actually matters. This game is turn-based. Yeah. Turn-based games kinda suck, and nobody likes them. You disagree? Name me 3 of your favorite turn-based games. Name me any turn-based game that was popular in the last 10 years. 20 years. The only TBS game that I've thoroughly enjoyed was the old Fallout games. But those were an anomaly. Those had rhythm, they felt snappy and somehow perfect. No other game ever managed to recreate this for me, not even this one. TBS here is adequate. It's serviceable. Terms you use describing a hospital food. It is slow and there is no setting slider to accelerate enemy moves. Huge number of units participate. Enemies, neutrals, summons. Every goblin, every skeleton, every summoned entity from the whatever cursed corner of multiverse who decide to show up. They all get their little moment. You grow old waiting for your turn. And then you miss. 90% chance to hit. Nope. Not today, buddy. The whole AD&D system, as great and imaginative as it is, rich and huge in content scope, is built to play in real life, rolling dice with your friends and someone's mom bringing down snacks. That's very fun. I know, I did it a long time ago, in previous life, but now we have computers and there are more elegant ways to solve the underlying mechanics than rolling 1d20. I remember in old Baldur's Gate games, which were real-time by the way, a character with haste running 3 screens away from the arrow that already got the dice to hit. Tying chance to hit with player skill and speed would be possible and more entertaining. Games like Kenshi and Exanima showed us a better way. It's like getting back to a random third-person action game after Dark Souls. It feels lame. The combat system is ultimately serviceable and varied, but this game is mostly not combat. It is an exploration of a enormous, incredibly detailed handmade world stuffed, absolutely stuffed with interactive objects, containers, crates, barrels, more containers. A chest that looked important, another chest, a suspicious sausage. The old button highlights items, not containers, items, because the containers, barrels, boxes, tables, suspicious wardrobes, inconspicuous pouches, backpacks, chests, those you find manually by clicking on everything. And most of them contain food. I had 7 types of sausages in my inventory at one point. Why is this? You can pretty much rest at will anyway. Or potions and magical trinkets you need to Google what they do But since you start at fairly low levels, most of items in game have trivial or conditional bonuses. Alchemy system is totally optional and pretty cool, but not overly needed. You may say tactician mode, but this game can be cheesed in 1,000 ways. Why even bother? And there are environmental puzzles, which are there. And a lot of reading. Books, orders, letters. Not mandatory, but sometimes they'll contain something critical. A key, a name, a reference to an item you picked up 40 minutes ago and sent it to camp because it looked like trash. You did send it to camp, right? You didn't. It's behind a hidden wall in area that you left 2 zones ago. Fantastic. Everything in this game has weight, by the way. Food, ingredients, quest items, even gold. You can send excess to camp, but you will spend a non-trivial portion of your life deciding what goes to camp. That is the game. Managing the sausage situation. And it is a beautiful game, but the whole system makes me want to walk into ocean and take a long swim. Statistically speaking, none of you look like me. That's a good thing. You see, you're not expected to succeed. Nobody expected this game to succeed, and yet it did. It broke the mold, brought us supposedly obsolete game design elements, and showed us that people will reward dedication and hard work, unrelated to year and industry trends. And everybody is satisfied. Well, almost everybody. It's a good, maybe even great game, but it is held back by limitations of its archaic features and would be better without them. Just my opinion. We are allowed to have those, right? So I've bought the game. I'll finish it maybe even twice. I need to see how it is with boringly good character, but I feel this is not my vibe. I like it. I don't love it. I can hardly play more than 2 or 3 hours per session, which says something. And you might say you're getting old and grumpy, which is true, but why then can I play Kenshi from 8 in the morning till 3 in the morning, almost without pause, for 3 months straight? I guess the point of this would be, we are different. We do not all have same tastes, in games or in food. And to recognize the quality of game while realizing it's not your burrito is the wisdom we hopefully get with ages. I still believe that if this game was made in Mass Effect style, it would be a better game. Mass Effect had everything this game has. World building, story, characters, quests, quality, but it played much smoother. I know this is a wrong opinion to have, but I have it. The algorithm keeps recommending my channel to people. I like to think it has standards. This was it for today. Thank you, boys, and be seeing you.
Will you see the lightning's eyes? Will you love the lightning and take it into your heart?
When the lightning strikes.